It is month end, so I want to do a month end, or have you guys do a month end review of your business. And then I'm going to show you how to use this month end review to set your February up or your next month for success. And then we're going to go over one of my personal favorite things to talk about is the top 3 mistakes that we made in our 20-year journey of coaching other humans, the top 3 mistakes that held us back and cost us probably hundreds of thousands. And I want to make sure you guys don't make those same mistakes. So we'll get into that. But let's first dive into your month end review. You'll need a piece of paper and pen, notebook, and I want you to write at the top S, can take up 1 or 2 lines. And with this, I want you to write the strengths of your business in January. I would say at least 2 to 3, but there's no limit. So the top 2 to 3 strengths or 2+ strengths, things that we're like, all right, strong here. Maybe it was client retention, client acquisition. If you're brand new, maybe it was getting through your first 2 post-onboarding tasks, asking questions about those post-onboarding tasks. Whatever your 2 strengths are, this can also be labeled as a win. So 2 wins or 2 strengths. All right, so you have your strengths listed. Next, write a W under the S. And your W, you're gonna put as your weaknesses. Another way to say weaknesses would be frustrations, losses. Man, things I just got to improve on this. So weaknesses. Maybe it's, man, I haven't been showing up to practice. We call these trainings practice. Man, I've missed practice. I've missed doing my homework. Homework would be your DMOs. Man, I'm kind of sporadic. I do them here, I do them there. I don't know how to do them at all. That would definitely be a weakness. All right, so we have written down your strengths. We have written down your weakness. Now, moving into February, what opportunities do you have? So O, write down O. So you have S, strengths, W, weaknesses, O, opportunities. So an opportunity can be, well, shoot, I haven't been showing up to practice. I have an opportunity to show up for practice and start to grow my business. Another opportunity can be, I've got a little extra time in the nooks and crannies. I went through Alexis's DMO training and kind of saw how she fits these outreaches in the nooks and crannies of life. I think I've got an opportunity there. I never thought of it that way. So opportunities that your business has for February. All right, so we've got our strengths for the month written out. We have our weaknesses for the month. We have our opportunities written out for the upcoming month. Now write the letter T underneath. What threatens the success of your business, or what threatens your business? Threats are sometimes seen as negative, but they're not always negative. For me, if I date my wife too much, because we love to go out on dates, it threatens my business. I'm out 3 nights a week or 3 days a week. So that would be a threat to the business. Now, it could be a threat to our relationship if we don't date at all. So when you think of threats, it's all kinds of things. Like, oh, I've got the in-laws coming in town. They want to stay at our place for the week. That has potential to threaten my business. I'm going on a mission trip at the end of the month. That might have the potential to cause a threat to my business. So again, threats they can come from a negative place. They can also come from any place. It's just what threatens the livelihood of your business. moving into your next month. All right, so now we have these strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats top of mind for us. We kind of go retro back. All right, I see this is top of mind. I see that some areas that I misstepped in January. I see some areas that, man, I really did well in January. I see some areas where I had some opportunities, and I see some areas where I had threats. I had life happen to me. I got sick. I got the flu that I just wasn't prepared for, and that threatened my business. So now we can't change the past, but moving into the next month, what is your strategy to address your weaknesses? So your strengths, you're going to continue on. Yes, we're constantly honing our strengths. But if they're your strength, like for some of you, a strength is doing video on social media. Some of you, a strength is posting. You just love it. Some of you, your strength is content creation. Cool. You're going to get better at that the more you do it. So we're going to just transfer what your strengths are to the next month. But so we don't need a strategy for strengths. The strengths are going to continue to get stronger as long as we're doing the things that we're strong at. Your weaknesses, what is your strategy to address the weaknesses for February? What is our strategy? Now, what is a strategy to capitalize on your opportunities? So you've had some opportunities, some forward thinking, like, wow, I had some opportunities for February. What is this? Maybe your opportunity is, man, I know I've been doing my DMO sporadically. I know I can do these 6 days a week. Okay. That's an opportunity. Cool. Huge opportunity to be consistent on your DMOs. What's the strategy to do that? A common strategy would be like, I will do them at this place, at this time, before I do this, so I can accomplish this. So, whoa, that was a lot. So I will do my DMOs in my office at 7 a.m. before I do my daily coffee, so that I can help as many human beings as I can. So that's a good statement to write out for your opportunities. If you have opportunities, how do we make sure that we capitalize on those opportunities consistently? Maybe an opportunity is to show up to practice consistently. All right, I am going to have the kids tended to, have a conversation with my husband so I can watch the practices at 8 p.m. Eastern on Monday, 10 a.m. Eastern on Thursdays, so that I can grow my business. And I will do this in a quiet place in my office. So a lot of times the opportunities, when we just kind of write them out, we're like, cool, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. They fade away because we don't have any strategy to capitalize. The weaknesses stay. The weaknesses don't get any better. They stay. They just lead into limiting beliefs because we don't have a strategy to address them. And then what's our strategy to attack our threats? Great strategy, because some threats, you get sick. Come on, man, like you can't prevent that. So a good strategy that I've been using the last several years is I do my reach outs instead of daily. I do them Mondays and Wednesdays in mass amounts. That means I don't have to do them the rest of the week. Now I can. So maybe a threat to you is time. How do I get these posts done? So we could a strategy to address that threat is, hey, I'm going to do all my posts in my memo section or pre-schedule them out. Some platforms allow you to pre-schedule them out on Sunday in my office at 3 p.m. so that I can grow my business. So that would be your game plan to address your sweat. So what we just did is a SWOT analysis. So you've got a snapshot of your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats for the prior month or for the month that we're in now. And then we have a strategy to address those things moving forward into the next month. And you want to keep those strategies top of mind.